Tails. Tails. Tails in Blue Orca. Why do they need a tail? What is that tail for? What does the tail made of? Where does the tail attach to? But nonetheless, these tails make these twins look really cute and fun. Midori and Momoi, the gamer twins of Millennium Game Development Club, which consists of 4 people. Aside 2 of them, there is Alice as the newcomer and Yuzu as the club manager. The club focuses on games definitely, but especially retro games, as it is kinda look weird upon because the Millennium motto is actually to pursue a higher form of technology, but they instead aiming for a lower and classic type of setting. As for the first twin, Midori, she is the illustrator of the game development department, and she also possesses a quiet, shy and more reserved personality, and only given to outbursts when angered or excited. She is no less passionate toward gaming than her sister, however, though less likely to be offended, she also a bit more pessimistic than she is. As for Momoi, she is the scenario writer for the game that they are making. She has a very cheerful personality and very polar opposite to her sister Midori on the other hand. And she is very much likely to be a base gamer on the bridge. As twin, they share a lot of similarities. As an example, they are hollow with only a slight difference in colors, as obviously Midori is green, which is literal meaning, and Momoi is pink, which is literal meaning. Their parent naming sense, their creator naming sense is definitely on high level. But aside their hollow and their color palettes, their drip is also almost the same. They both wear aesthetically pleasing wannabe lab coat gamer coat, and the most obvious one, and the thing that we're gonna talk about, their cat ear-like headphones and the mysterious moving tail. Before we going straight to the tails, let's talk about her headset first, which is a Neko ear-like headset. Why a Neko cat ear, you might ask? Perhaps it's their attempt to make themselves likable to their manager, which is Yuzu. As we know, Yuzu is quite a shy person and she have an affection towards cat. So maybe the design choice for cat is because of Yuzu's love for cats. Aside from aesthetic purposes, the ear itself also have another function. Have you ever used a headphone that is airtight and have an option to enable whether you allow outside noises to go in? Basically, a noise cancelling headphone. These headphones that I'm wearing also serve the same function, as when they game, they will enable the airtight function and prevent outside noises to disturb their focus. And when they are not in game and in combat or in public, they will disable the airtight feature and enable the noise to be received from their cat ear headphones and straight to their ear. And as for the tail, it is hard and only left to imagination how the tail is attached. But most likely, it is attached to the waist of the girls, or just attached to their coat that they are wearing. Nonetheless, the tail serves no purpose, but just to look cute and gamer-like, you know? We all at some point love a cat ear headphone. It makes us look kawaii and based. Why not have tails too, bruh? Enough with the jokes, and if we were to think of some purpose for the tail, the only possible suggestion or implement of the tail is to store energy, or maybe the tail is some slot for a battery. But then again, Millennium is an advanced school, advanced in technology, so definitely they already achieve unlimited energy or a free power. All electronics already been continuously charged, and they also might have been perfected the Wardenclyffe Tower that Nikola Tesla tried to reach. But that is a topic for another video. And there is also actually a dark theory regarding the tail that I will also explain later in the video. So let's go back to the tails. You might be wondering how the tail is moving, what the tail is made of. Well, I'm just going to say the tail made out of metal, or even a nanomachine or silicon, and definitely a strong material to endure the level of bullets and explosion that they face in their daily life. But it is for sure not comfortable when we sleep on or when we sit on. But do not worry, this is not the case for them. You know what's different from us to them? They got a halo, man. They basically feel nothing when sit on that metallic tail. And next, let's figure out how the tail itself can move. To answer this question, we must look back to the headset. Well, actually the headset have another extra function, which is to send wave, specifically brainwave, transmit brainwave to the tail. Quite similar to our world comparison, which is the Bluetooth LED mask, but only lacking the brainwave feeling part. And they communicate and transfer the data, either it is through a wireless connection or a wired connection that run through their code to the tail. Either way, that is how the tail move and follow their emotions. So I guess now's the time to talk about the dark theory. As we never see Midori and Momoi in other suit beside the maid and the gamer suit. The idea came to me when I see several of Midori and Momoi fan art which shows their back, as the tail is connected directly to their back, or to be exact, their spine. And it gave me an idea. Maybe the tail is not what it seems. It is not an accessory that attached to their waist or their coat, but the tail itself might be essential for their survival. As they are twins, I believe something happened during birth, and the complication is that they both are conjoint twins. Conjoint twins are rare. It is estimated only occur every 50 to 60 births, with approximately 70% of conjoint twins are female. So I believe that may be the case for them. And they also might share the same case as this, where the twins share the same lower side of the spine. But I believe their case is far more critical. And I think they could be sharing the whole spine or most of the spine, and that's where the tail came to be. And as they are sharing a single spine, there must be a decision to be made for which of the twin that get the spine. And as one of them doesn't have any spine, they need to put an artificial spine for them, which come as an extra accessory for them as the tail. And the other twin also soon follow wearing the same tail as the other twin, as a reminder to themselves that they were once a conjoined twin that share the same spine. But this is just all a speculation, and I know you guys want to hear a more simple explanation than that. Basically the tails is just simply a butt plug.